Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt it always lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
And yet we didn't get any of that nice backstory for the Bloody Baron stuff. But anyway, welcome back to The Witcher 3. Loading screens. They're updated as we progress the story, except for those Bloody Barons ones. Reminds you of, like, what was it? Oh yeah. Star Wars The Republic. Well, basically, like, you'd work on one of those planets, but it would only really tell you about, well, the other planet on the list, because Star Wars The Republic had basically usually 2 planets to work on per chapter. Like Noshida and Balmora. And it would tell you about Balmora. Nothing about Noshida. Well, or maybe it'll tell you about Noshida and nothing about Balmora. I forget. And now we're probably not going to go back to that anytime soon. It's uninstalled, takes forever to install. Anyway, talk to Kira. At Chihuahua Hill. Just because we can.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel, but no.
Did you see what he did with them?
Well, that does answer that, now does it?
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt! You gave me quite a start.
But now the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
You told me to meet you.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Mm-hmm. Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Oh, so then she's
Bet the old witch who lived here left you a bunch of interesting sundries.
She did indeed. I gather you'd like a look.
Very much so.
Oh, boy, is she a merchant. I mean, well, we're gonna be under 10. We're gonna be under 200,000. Rapidly. Cause we're buying it all. Look at our money just vanish. The Burks, oh, elemental, well, I need that. And dragonite oil, I need that. Convenient. Kira's the best. And then she has all these old plants. Oh, she has bison grass. Doesn't look like it was biting Crest. Which is unfortunate, because I still need to find that. I have no idea who to buy that from, or where to find it. But yeah, now we're under 200,000. Oh well. But now we can do this. We can make draconid oil. We can make elemental oil. We can make enhanced draconid oil. We can make enhanced elemental oil. We can make superior elemental oil. That's great. Making all of those, replace what we used.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still do. The cursed isle on Lake Windammer. You've heard of it, I'm sure.
Maybe.
The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serard, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre. So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What others think, your image, that's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Well,
Alright, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Fyke Isle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
more magical doodads. Sadly, the lamp isn't really used too often.
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Fyke Isle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later. Maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Never heard of a Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
She gave me itself.
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly couldn't
A
build anything like
magic
it.
cell phone.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all.
Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt.
Thank you.
And away we go. It'd help if we were actually set on the right crest. So a simple enough task, I mean, probably should get rid of these drowners.
How you like that silver?
So after using it first. There's this rickety ass thing. Can only shoot while driving the boat, which is useful in some cases. Also, yes, I have a mod so the boat is indestructible. I sort of needed one. After one of my boats sank in the middle of the Skog Ocean.
Geralt, can you hear me? How goes it?
And
Where
I
are
had
you?
to switch.
Almost there.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition!
Wonderful.
Right, anyway. Almost there. That should be back here for at least another thing.
Geralt? Are you on the isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
Oh yeah, by the way. You got here random people freaking out around this place and that place over there. I don't even know why. Could be the curse, could be just, I don't know. It's like, oh no, those monsters. It's like, but where are you people? This place here will be important later on. Oh yeah, I should use them in places.
Show me what's
No, it is good. Okay, well. As far as I can't run without even. I don't think there's any overkill. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a down in here. There's nothing after him. Just some crappy bats. I mean, seriously, the loot tiers in this game. I suppose without mods, it makes sense you can maybe use some of that stuff until you have to get decent retro gear. But for the most part, you use it. Once you get retro gear, you could probably just wait until you get the upgrade for the retro gear. To see, even without mods, you still just need retro. Wait, did I see something around? Wait.
What now, you piece of filth?
Yeah, that blackness is a ghost. Or maybe it's just flies. Could just be flies. Let's try to be thorough. I say that if I don't loot them at all. Dick. Then there's honestly not very much to look at outside. Almost would have missed it. Not even a chest, they're freaking bots. Like, seriously, a bots. Just okay then. Look how I'm out to check these bots around now. Hence rogue and hence insectoid. Okay, I'm stuck. I have to actually look around, see if there's any boxes out here. Doesn't really look like it, though. Yeah, damn you boxes. Not bad. Are we out of boxes now? Maybe. Okay, well, let's look around. See what we can find.
Let's try Kira's lamp.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for it, and the daughter. To the top!
Well, there you go.
Peasants didn't come here to ask nicely.
Apparently they didn't.
Place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. Think they're feeding on...
Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
blood. Many must have died here.
Yes, door, I hear you. There's a creepily closes behind me.
Rich folk. Doubt I'll ever understand them. Keeping rats in cages like rabbits.
Let 'em out, maybe? Like to die of hunger if we leave 'em there.
I'd sooner burn the vermin. Releasing 'em's not like to bring no good. Imagine the harm they'd do if they swam back to the village.
Swam? Rats? How do you figure they'd do that?
You needn't fret for 'em. Clever little bastards. Clever than you.
They seem sluggish to you. Got the mange, maybe? Oh, and that stench!
So experimenting on the rats. But why? These rats aren't trying to attack me. It's a good thing. One thing that does annoy me is I have to be so slow while carrying this thing around the entire time. Don't quite get put away. But you know, investigations, yay.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants. They're through the door in the tower.
The peasants basically came to rob the place because the Lord wouldn't give them food, or poison them, or both. Sure, it goes wherever you say. I'm gonna go out here, because there's a chest. Reminds me, alchemy. Boop. And boop. Yay. So, problem here though is, how we had everything but bison grass. Well, we had to use a cockatrice stomach for something else, so now we need no cockatrice stomach. Which is gonna be a bit difficult to find.
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Well then. We actually leveled up off that. Cute. So apparently there's a ghost that haunts this place that's dangerous. Remember that. There's a ghost that haunts this place that's dangerous. So, further upstairs, you say?
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Boop. Yeah, pouring that out was even worth pouring. So we go further up. Enter the lab.
Looks like a laboratory. Pretty well equipped, too.
And hey look, more stuff worth our time. Yay. This requires ribbons, huh? Boop. Oh, so enhanced hybrid oil. We need... We're gonna need 2 of those, apparently. Definitely gonna need more white gold. Which means I'm definitely gonna need more cherry cordial. So...
Experimenting on humans. Never would have gotten away with it if the Conclave were still in charge.
By the way... those were Ray flight noises.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you? Do you seek to hurt me as well?
I'm a Witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know. They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Poisoned? That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats. Everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach.
Oh, that's a horrible way to
They
go.
tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
That ghost anger. So, what about the
You
French
weren't the last to
corpse?
die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man. Looked like a monster had attacked him, recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved, who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus. The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Yeah, here's the thing. We could do that. But...
Really sad story, but something's not right. Got a feeling.
Is that...
What is it?
You're not telling me everything. You know the island's dangerous, but refuse to tell me about the monster that lives here.
There is no monster.
Oh, there is.
I think you're lying. Question is, why? To protect the beast? Or is it that...
Jeez.
Stop! I will not hear this!
I can't help you. Taking anything off this cursed island, from any cursed place, just too dangerous. And a dead woman's bones, that's asking for trouble.
They said witches are heartless beasts. Will you bring Graham here then? I so long to say goodbye.
Annabelle, listen.
You never wished to help me, and here I have someone would finally take pity on me. Stupid woman that I am.
Yep.
Damn it, gotta catch them.
Oh my... Oh... Those rats are eating me. Oh my god. 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 Okay. That's bad. That is very, 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 very... Very, very, very bad. Holy crap. I think we need to meditate for a second. Oh god! There was more. Okay, well. Also, oh god, barks. Yeah, the first thing is this larger field for Ironheart, Chess, Kilmat, Mercury, Loud, Sally Detour, Disavowal, Sabrina, Elizabeth, Virginia Vigo, Francesca Fenderer, I don't remember Yennefer after being part of the lodge. Adventure spells. Well, how monster space came into this world. And travel in between worlds. Outer blood, basically. So, the mage slot. Spanners continue to return results. Using people, testing plague, stuff. We need to follow the plague maiden, don't we? Don't think she went up. But I'm going up.
Kept in there until the end. What a shitty way to die.
So I guess is this it? Away we go. There. Now where's my yurt?
Cannot kill him. You know this.
Ow.
What was that? It sounded for a moment like you joined the race yourself.
Had to fight a pester.
A pester? And did you learn how to lift the curse before you lunged at her, sword in hand?
Yeah, we talked a bit. Looks like I need to get her beloved to the island. Fisherman named Graham.
I know the man. He lives in Oriton, village on the lakeshore. Find him immediately. We're close to unraveling this. I can feel it.
So what is this marker? Oh. More places that I haven't explored my thingy. Okay.
Damn, you're ugly.
Oh god, the rats are still here. The rats are all angry. Why did picnic not work? So what floor is this even on? At least those ones aren't upset with me. Oh god, there's more uphill. Yeah, so they want me to go uphill. This area. But then there's like nothing after him. This is because we don't go at the ghosts. But yeah, I don't really see anything to do with that. It's distracting me. Anyway, let's go talk to Grandma about Annabelle. So, there's technically two ways to do this. One, you trust Annabelle, you go take her bones to Graham. P gets killed because she's a pesta. So yeah, you freed her and unleashed her horror upon the world. Nope. Well, the rock queens are back. That's where we get to rest then. Where did I park my boat all the way over there? Yeah. Scared I'll just swim all the way over here. Sure, this won't take forever. I go take Annabelle's bones because, you know, it's simple. It's also a bad idea at the same time.
Graham, let me in. I told you I don't want to see no one. You've got to. Just leave me be.
What's up?
I want to talk.
You're deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. 'Twas then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave it her. I ran out the tower hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fygyle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, Tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I'd have noticed she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count.
Wrong. We have use for you.
Annabelle needs you. You can help her.
She's still there? In the tower? Can I see her?
Yeah. One thing you should know, though. In death, Annabelle turned into a pesta.
A pester? What's that?
More than a restless ghost. A plague maiden. A powerful wraith filled with grief and hatred that drive her. Give her the power to sow disease and death.
She suffers. How am I to help her? Gods know I'm willing.
Annabelle thinks you abandoned her.
Gods! She hates me. And all this time she's thought I abandoned her.
Yes. Go to the tower. Talk to her. Maybe you can convince her that's not how it was.
I thought she died. I'd never left her there otherwise.
Love.
A curse has imprisoned Annabelle and the other spirits on the island. Love can shatter its power, free her and them.
Just as in the legends.
If you know the legends, you know one kiss is enough to break an evil spell. On one condition. That it's a kiss from someone whose love is true.
I told you. I said I love her with all my heart. Take me to her, please.
It's dangerous. There are risks involved. Understand that, don't you?
Of course. I'm no coward. I'll not run this time.
Well, let's go then.
Nothing. Let's go.
I'm ready.
And away we go. So we don't have to actually swim all the way back.
Let's go to the tower.
By the way, there's now Raves Hill. Or Ghosts.
We wander this place because of you!
I've waited long enough for...
Last I came through here, I still hoped Annabelle and me would... It weren't impossible. We could have been together, and now...
Oh god, the
she's dead.
rats.
And it's my
the
fault. If only I'd been able to protect her.
Can't change the past. But you can still help Annabelle to move on, to rest in peace.
Wait, loot.
It's terrifying here. It's too quiet.
Chop, chop. Speed up. Let's get this over with.
I remember the screams.
The rats are evil.
Inhuman they were. Now it's silent.
Alright.
They're dead. All dead.
Don't think about that. Keep walking.
have not forgotten. You've returned for me.
Is that?
Yes.
Don't you recognize me? It's me, Annabelle. The one you abandoned, remember?
Yeah, a bit creepy looking.
Annabelle, I was sure you was dead. If I'd known otherwise, I'd never have left you. I'd do anything for you. I would. You know that well. Believe me, I beg you.
Prove it. Kiss me.
Graham, careful.
I had told Steve to take a screenshot and I was like, no. Wait, we're not going to do that. Now my frap second's all the way over there. That's creepy. Hey look, it worked. But then, guess what? He died. Well, shit.
At last.
The curse is lifted,
Well,
and Graham and Annabelle are reunited.
Well, at least we saved the curse. Not exactly a happy ending, but I suppose it works. Never did like rats. Place Black American Zebra Cave. You keep me company and serve. The black guy has died. Especially becoming special an accident and doing that top thing did not cover any sense illness. Culture were perfectly well fed. Strange. Rats. Plague. More rats. Anyway, let's go tell Kira we've listed the plague. A curse. I mean, yeah. So yeah, two ways to do that. You take the bones over to Graham's and she murders him and then heads poofs away to go do, I don't know, plague maiden stuff. Or you basically do it this way and Graham dies either way. Now I have to go all the way back to Kara's. Which, yeah. Probably doing the next video. Herp. And there's a freaking teleport right near our house. Oh well. So anyway, hope you all enjoyed. Thank you all and have a nice day.